Want to know how to read tarot cards for yourself? If you've been here before, have your cards ready.
It's like bingo, but with tarot.
Tingo?
Bingo.
Tingo.
It's like bingo with that. Oh, I see you're doing it funny.
Yes.
It'll be fun, guys.
And for those of you that are just getting to know us,
I'm Heather.
and I'm David.
From ZenRoseGarden.com,
home of Zen Ed Academy.
I'm having my mugwort sage peppermint tea on the daily with you guys. I decided this is T-ower, and it's just good
Tower?
Good. It's a T-ower.
That's a T-hour moment.
It's a tea.
Oh.
Dude, we are all having a T-hour moment right now. So I'm like having my tea. Got it.
Controlled fall, or is shit just going crazy?
It's a controlled fall right now.
So it's time to tag up which tarot card fits your day today. If you've got cards, it is time to pull. Drop it now. If you don't, pick one out of the imaginary tarot deck in your head and drop it in the comments. Just think fast and drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's
hot. Drop it like it's hot.
We're not even drinking and we're so slurry today. So, and tell us what you think it means to you. First impulse, and we will drop some insight after we do the collective read. I changed it from collective pull to collective read, trying to keep it somewhat PG-13.
At least PG-18.
If you know me and David, we are big on teaching self-reliance so that you can be more confident with your intuition instead of scrolling through your Facebook feed, frantically searching for the next free tarot card reader, right? I know you do it. Like, don't do that.
I don't do it.
I mean, there's some good ones out there, but I'm just saying self-reliance is so much better.
So when something goes down, we want you to be able to trust yourselves and use your cards as a way to calm and center yourself. You don't have to rely on somebody else or everybody else. Now it's time for the good stuff. Now it's time for the good stuff. Now it is time for the collective card of the day about our energy as a global community right now.
So both the cards I pulled today are reversed, and the first one was this one, and it's the Four of Wands reversed, which, guys, this is like one of the only cards in the tarot deck that means the exact same thing reversed as it does upright. It's just like, I think whoever made the tarot originally was like, I'm just too lazy, let's just make it mean the same thing.
Right.
So basically, the Four of Wands, if you want to have it mean something a little different, it might be a slower build to it. But the Four of Wands, in general, is a really happy card because it's sort of, and kind of it's what we're doing right now, because the Four of Wands is about getting out of town, going on a vacation in the country, getting away from it all, but being in nature. So the Four of Wands is really about being in nature. It's about bliss. It's about a break. It's not about work.
Right.
It is about desire, but not the desire towards building work, right? It's about just chilling in nature under a tree. And also, if you're in the city like we are, it's about hanging out with your house plants. We do have a backyard. We're not like in a...
Hanging out in nature, whether that's your backyard, your house plants, whatever happens to be indoors that is alive.
It's really about getting back to nature, right? And then I was like, okay, well, since you wanted to go upside down, let's pull another card. So I pulled a qualifier, Three of Swords reversed. What this is telling us with the Three of Hearts reversed for us as a community, right, is that we need to be cautious with our emotions. Not hold them in and let them build up, process them. But the Three of Hearts, I keep calling it Three of Hearts. The Three of Swords in its upright position is sort of like shit that happens to you, maybe in your relationship, maybe in your business. There's like something that disrupts it. It's a heartbreak. When it's reversed, it sort of means that you're holding on to that. You're dwelling. You're taking that initial situation that's been inflicted on you and you're dwelling on it. So you might have had some loss, like we know there's loss right now. We're all dealing with some sort of grief that's very real because things are changing and things are shifting. And regardless of, even if we go back to normal in a month or so, things have still shifted. Right. So it's about don't dwell on don't continue, don't dwell. Let's make something beautiful out of the chaos that's happened. So what that is
something new.
And so what that's telling us as a community is don't let the external disorder of the world permanently cause you confusion and distraction and distress, because that's going to ooze out and create a new situation that is going to slowly bring more ruin and more isolation to your life.
Or this could have something to do with the Corazon virus. Corazon? No.
What it's calling us to do, right? Like, let's take some time and rediscover nature. And I kind of had a talk with Mother Earth today. And if you know me, I don't always get all airy-fairy, right? You know me, I'm pretty grounded, I'm pretty solid, but I do have a deep spiritual belief in the earth, that the earth is an energy, that the earth is a spirit. And so I kind of like dug my feet into the earth this morning and just had a talk like, hey, I know you're rebooting something right now. Right? You're rebooting some shit right now, and we're just like, we're with you.
And we're along for the ride.
We're along for the ride, so we're just going to hold on and adapt as we can. So I think the word for today is adaptability.
Julie says, I have Wild Unknown deck and got 10 of Swords. What is up with the swords today? So this card looks awful.
It's awful, yeah.
9 of Swords into the body and one that goes through both eyes of a bull, raining with complete darkness under him, but the sky is bright.
We all think of the death card as the death card, right? But the death card is sort of the leaving behind of old beliefs. It's something that dies in the physical, but not necessarily a physical death. Mm-hmm. The 10 of Swords is kind of more the real death card. And let's be real, there's death happening right now. With death, there's a rebirth.
What's being completed, what is ending, what cycle is ending in order for the new one to birth. So that cycle can be Mother Earth and the full reset.
Yeah, so, I mean, cycle of life, I feel like the Lion King should be playing right now. So let's just play that.
What about that darkness over there?
Yeah.
We must never speak of that. And Nicole says, I got the star card. Nicole, drop in the comments what your take, what your intuitive read, your impulsive read on the star card is, and then we'll give you some insight into that.
I'll give you a little quick star card. Well, I'll hit the star card in a second, give you a chance to put what you feel it is in for you, because this is about you guys. I pulled for me the 2 of Swords. There's so many swords this week.
So many swords today.
And it fit my day today because the 2 of Swords is about concord in the state of arms. Like you're like, I got to go through this shit, but I'm going to keep my cool. I know I can handle it. I have faith in my abilities. It's going to be tough sometimes. Sometimes it's about the end of a relationship where you got to hold your shit together, especially if you've got a kid and you're working your way out of something that's toxic.
Our relationship is not ending. We are doing amazing even in lockdown.
Yeah, but this is my relationship with this fucking virus, right? So
right, but we've set the foundation for our relationship to actually become stronger in a situation like this.
It's making sure you know that.
I'm just making sure y'all know, because I know.
The star is traditionally like in sort of an outward expression of the card. It's about hope. And it's about, hang in there, kind of faith and optimism, which is what we all need right now.
Right.
But the star is also calling you to listen deeper and quieter, to receive as much of the messages as you can take in.
And to breathe deeper.
To breathe deeper. The star is about bring as big of a vessel as you can to take as much of that water from the star as you can. So it's about hope, yes, but it's about receiving.
So my thing that came in for me going into Aries season, really positive direction. Awesome, Nicole. So yeah, that's a little deeper breakdown on the star. Yes, and we want to take a quick moment to tell you about our online community where our Zen Heads and the official ZRG Tarot Tribe hang out.
We did in-person workshops in Las Vegas for over 10 years. And from us wanting to create something more meaningful than just a one-off Kumbaya weekend intro on how to make a sage bun, or something like that, it's done.
Right.
And we did see a huge change coming on, a global scale. So we started laying the groundwork years ago.
And our personal desire for a different kind of solid online tribe prompted us to break ground digitally on our online metaphysical school and community 3 years ago so that we could empower more people and connect a tribe of badass powerhouses across the globe 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
But I'm really proud to say that we have essentially created a fully operational healing center that fits in the palm of your hand. It's not just one class, but over 16 serious PhD-backed classes. So it's not just some one-off pop-up class that's gone when it's done, like learn to make a medicine bag or a crystal grid or stuff you can just grab for free on Google or YouTube, but meaningful courses with information you can't find on Google or YouTube.
So check that out in the description.
That's our little thing about our jam for you guys. Remember to smile, to laugh, to exercise your mind. Hug yourself, breathe, do something calming, practice allowance for the people in your space, that ate too much starch, and can't poop.
Since you've watched this far, be sure to check out the goodies that we've got for you. There's a link in the description below if you liked this video.
Hit the like button.
And if you want to see more videos like this,
Be sure to subscribe.
And spank the bell to turn notifications on.
So you're the first to know
When we drop a new video, drop a new video.
or go live.
Now it's time to check out these videos. Haha, all these videos. All right, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you in the next video.